Hello and welcome, friends, to another episode of the Content Systems for Growth podcast. I'm so excited that you're here again this week. Are you drowning in a sea of spreadsheets, documents, and calendars while trying to keep up with your content planning? Feeling overwhelmed by the endless tasks and deadlines? I get it. It's time to break free from the chaos and discover the ultimate solution. I'm going to introduce you to Asana's Content Calendar, the game-changing tool that will revolutionize your content creation process. With Asana, you can finally bid farewell to the headache of scattered ideas and missed deadlines. This central hub will streamline your planning, scheduling, and collaboration, ensuring consistency and boosting your productivity. Whether you're a solo business owner or you have a small and mighty team, creating a content calendar in Asana is your ticket to content systems for growth. So tune into this week's episode of Asana's Content Calendar and unlock the secret to effortless content planning. Don't miss out on this opportunity to supercharge your productivity and take your content creation to new heights. Get ready to tackle that content creation overload. Oh my goodness. Do you want to know the best way to help a friend? Write a review or share this podcast. That way other brilliant business owners just like you can find the show. Hey, online business owner, welcome to the Content Systems for Growth with me, Michelle Dewey. Are you ready to let go of guilt, stress, and missed deadlines? Are you struggling to keep up with the demands of running a household, taking care of your family, and creating consistent organic content? Well, you're not alone. Juggling all the to-dos of being a mom and owning an online business can be challenging. But here's the good news. By implementing effective content systems and organization strategies, you can streamline your workflow, increase your productivity, and finally take control of your schedule. Each week, I'll explore content management systems and mindset hacks to help you rediscover your creativity, passion, and enjoyment in content creating. If you're ready to save time with systemized content marketing strategies and productivity tips, then go refill your coffee mug, pop in those earbuds, and let's tackle that pile of laundry. It's time to reclaim your time and energy while you take your business to the next level. Let's grow, friends. Yes, I believe the ultimate tool for streamlining your content planning is a project management software. And this week, we're going to talk specifically about setting up your content calendar in Asana. So if you are tired of juggling multiple spreadsheets, documents, and calendars to plan and organize your content, this is the episode for you. So are you looking for an easy way to plan the core content in your business? And is creating all the content for your online marketing making you feel overwhelmed? Or maybe you feel as if you're chasing your tail when it comes to content planning. I get it, friend. Look no further than Asana to create consistency with your core content creation. Using an Asana content calendar to plan and streamline your content creation process. Asana is a project management software that simplifies the creation of content. I promise. The content calendar takes it further by providing a centralized hub for all your content planning needs. Your Asana content calendar has everything from brainstorming ideas to scheduling posts. This allows you to say goodbye to the headaches of trying to keep track of deadlines and content topics across various different platforms. With Asana, you can easily assign tasks, set due dates, and track progress all in one place. Plus, the calendar view makes it easy to visualize your content schedule and make adjustments on the fly. So whether you are a solo business owner or you have a small team, Asana's content calendar is the ultimate tool for maximizing your productivity and streamlining your content planning process. You may be wondering why you would even bother with creating a content calendar in the first place. A content calendar is a tool that helps you plan and organize your content in a structured way. It's a great way to keep track of your deadlines, brainstorm ideas, and ensure that your content is consistently published on time. And a content calendar also helps you to avoid the stress of last minute content creation, which can lead to lower quality content and missed deadlines. I cannot be the only one that has dropped to my knees in my business and prayed for things to be easy. Well, this is exactly what a content calendar does. A content calendar lets you know exactly what to create and when, so you're no longer banging your head on your desk. Using a content calendar lets you plan your content in advance, allowing you to be more strategic with your content marketing efforts. You can also ensure that your content is aligned with your business goals and your ideal client. Additionally, a content calendar can help you identify gaps in your content and ensure that you have a variety of content types and topics that are all leading back to your main service offering. So what Asana's content calendar actually can do for you? Now, I know what you're thinking. Is Asana the right tool for me? Asana works really well for my clients who would like to have a simple solution, likes to check things off a to-do list, and are a bit more visual. So if you're at all skeptical about using Asana, I encourage you to schedule a 30-minute mini session with me, and we'll figure it out if it truly is the right solution for you. With so many choices out there for project management, it's essential to find the right one that you will actually use. Because friend, that's key. You need to actually want to use the system for it to work for you. We'll not only figure out if it's the right system for you, I'll get you set up and get you going with your first template. Please find the link to book in my show notes. Using an Asana content calendar offers many benefits for online business owners and course creators just like you. And here are a few of my top benefits. Asana's content calendar provides a centralized hub for all your content planning needs. You can create tasks for each piece of content and assign a due date to ensure everything is completed on time. The content calendar lets you know exactly what to create and when, and Asana will also remind you. Isn't that great? We all need reminders now and then. Descriptions, attachments, and comments can also be added to each task to provide further context and information to yourself or your team. Collaboration and accountability is truly key. If you're planning to bring on your first virtual assistant in the near future, Asana will let you collaborate with team members and assign tasks to specific people. This ensures that everyone knows what they need to do and when. You can track progress to see who has completed their task, which helps with accountability. Another great option is customizable views. Asana offers customizable views so you can view your content in a way that actually works for you. You can view your content by day, week, or month and filter by specific team members, projects, or tags. This makes it easy to see what's coming up and adjust as needed. It's as simple as dragging and dropping that task from one day to another on your calendar. When you sit down at your desk, you know exactly what you need to be working on. So there's no more waste of time trying to figure that out. Integrate with other tools. Another great benefit is it integrates with other tools. Asana integrates with many other tools. I'm just going to name a few of my key that I like. Google Drive. I do also have business owners that like to use Dropbox and Toggle. So this makes it easy to add attachments and track the time for your team. How to set up an Asana content calendar. Setting up a content calendar in Asana really is easy. Here's a high-level overview of the steps that you need to take. 1, you're going to create an Asana account if you don't have one already. 2, you will create a project for your content calendar, and that's as easy as going to the plus sign in the upper right corner and click on project. You'll add tasks for each piece of that content you plan to create. You'll assign due dates to each task. You'll customize your view to see the content in the best way for you. and create a template to duplicate time and time again for efficiency. Creating a core content template. So why you would want to create a core content template. If you do something repeatedly in your business, it should have a workflow created. With a content calendar in Asana, you can create a template for all the steps you go through when creating your main piece of content for your business. With a template for your next piece of content, you'll never have to remember what steps to take because it's already all laid out for you in the template. It's as simple as duplicating the template and you're ready to go. So how do you get started with your content planning in Asana? Once you've set up your content calendar in Asana, that is your project, it's time to start inputting your content. So here are the tips for adding content into your personalized Asana content calendar. You're going to begin by creating an idea bank to store all your content ideas. So do you have sticky notes and notebooks scattered across your office with random ideas scribbled about? If someone asked you what your process for creating great content, would you throw your head back in laughter? No more, my friend, because Asana is the perfect solution for squirreling away all of those brilliant ideas. With Asana, you'll be able to keep all of your ideas in one place. You'll know exactly where to find them once it's time to plan your content calendar for the next month. Gone are the days of wondering where you wrote down that last great idea for your content. Now you'll be able to add your amazing ideas to your idea bank in Asana. What's great about Asana is they have an app that allows you to write down your ideas wherever you are. Before you start creating tasks for each piece of content, take some time to brainstorm your ideas. Start by creating a task called Idea Bank and add all your ideas as subtasks. This will help you organize your ideas and ensure you never forget anything again. We're going to create a task for each piece of content. So once you have your ideas, you're going to create a task for each piece of content you plan to create. Be sure to include the title, due date, and any other relevant information, Add descriptions, attachments, and comments. So in your task, you can add a description that includes all the details about the content, the links to the content, the call to actions for the content, anything that you would want for that one piece of content in a central location. The goal for the content. There's so many things that you can put in that descriptive field. You can also add attachments such as the images or videos and comments to provide additional context and information. So what I mean by that is like your images for your social media or the image that you're going to use on your blog post or your podcast or a YouTube thumbnail. You're going to assign tasks to team members because this is what you're going for, right, friend? You want to be able to hire your first virtual assistant and be able to onboard them seamlessly without being a lot of work. And that's done in the beginning by creating these processes, and then you're going to work through them. If you have a team now and you're not feeling like they're being efficient, this is a perfect solution for you. You're going to assign tasks to those specific team members, and that ensures that everyone knows what they need to do and when. You're going to collaborate with those team members using the Asana Content Calendar because you have the ability to do comments or notes back and forth with each other. That's one of the benefits of creating your content calendar in Asana, is because it gives you the ability to collaborate with your team members. And just to give you an idea of how that looks, here's some ideas and tips for you when you collaborate with your team members using Asana. You assign the task. So assign that task to specific team members to assure that everyone knows what they need to do and when. So you set the due date and you track the progress to ensure that everything is completed on time. Asana makes that simple for you as the business owner to keep track of what your team is doing. You can add those comments. I mentioned that before. You can talk back and forth with your team right there in that task. so you know that conversation and any things that may have came up when you were working through that piece of content. This helps your team members understand what they need to do and why you're having them do that. Use the @mention, because when you @mention and tag your team members in a comment and a task, that ensures that they'll be notified when something is assigned to them or when they need to provide input or give you feedback. If you are not already and you have a team, you need to hold regular team meetings to discuss the progress and make adjustments as needed. And that's not just the progress on your content, that's the progress on all of your projects that you have going on in your business as well. You can use Asana's calendar view to see what's coming up and ensure that everybody is on the same page. During your team meetings, you need to be asking what they did last week, what they're planning to do the week ahead, and if they've run into any roadblocks. You can customize your Asana Content Calendar for your actual business needs, because Asana's Content Calendar is customizable, which means you can adjust it to meet your actual business needs. And here are a few ideas for customizing your Asana Content Calendar. The paid feature does come with customized fields, so I will mention that that is a paid feature. Asana allows you to create custom fields, which means then you can add additional information to each task. For example, you can create a custom field that has the actual date that that piece of content will be going live, or the actual content pillar or the content type that you're creating. You can create templates. This one is a no-brainer. Templates can be created in a couple of different ways. The paid version of Asana has a very simple way to create a template. However, if you're not ready to invest in the monthly subscription, simply create a task that can be duplicated for each piece of content. If you create similar types of content on a regular basis, you must create a template, because this saves you time and energy, and then it ensures that everything is done consistently. So not only should you have a template for your core content, you should also have templates for your social media as well. I love color. I don't know about you, but I love to have color in my calendar. And you can have color coding within Asana, because they allow you to color code your task, which makes it easy to see what's coming up and what needs to be prioritized for you or for your future team member or your team members. I have to give you a few Asana tips and tricks. So here are just a few additional tips and tricks for using Asana as your content calendar. You can use the mobile app. Yes, we all are out and about running around, so Asana has a mobile app, which means you can access your content calendar from wherever you are. This is useful if you need to make adjustments while you're out running your errands. You can set those reminders. Asana allows you to set reminders for tasks, which ensures you're not forgetting anything. Again, that's the beauty of using a project management system. Using tags. Asana allows you to use tags, which makes it easy to filter your content by specific topics or themes. You can integrate that Asana content calendar with other tools. So Asana integrates with other tools, which makes it even more powerful. So here are the tools that you can integrate with Asana. I touched on them before. I'm going to touch on them again. Google Drive. So Asana will integrate with Google Drive, which means you can easily attach your Google Documents, sheets, and slides right inside that task. Or if you prefer, you can just copy and paste the link in there and it will do it for you. Dropbox. So if you're not a Google Drive person and you use Dropbox for all your documentation, that's no problem, because Asana integrates with Dropbox, which means you can attach all your files from your Dropbox account to your task. Slack. Do you use Slack for a communication channel with your team? Great. Asana integrates with Slack, which means you can receive notifications and updates directly in your Slack channel. So if you prefer to continue just to use Slack and not have the comments going back and forth in Asana, then you can continue to work in that manner if that's how it works best for you. As I touched on before, not every project management system works for everybody. So Asana may not work for you, and that's okay. It's just important to find the right tool that works for you. If Asana is not the best fit for you, here are a couple ideas that you can consider for your content calendar or for your project management system. Trello is a great project management tool that uses boards and cards to organize tasks, and it's a great option for your visual learners who prefer a more tactical approach. CoSchedule. Now, CoSchedule is a content marketing calendar that offers many features, including social media scheduling and analytics. So if that's more your speed and you want to be able to see and plan everything together in that and have it scheduled for you, try out CoSchedule. Notion. I really will be honest, Notion is what I use for my content planning, and I have for years. It's a flexible database tool that you can use for content planning and organization. It's great for content creators, whether you're a one-woman show or you have a small and mighty team collaborating on your content system. To wrap up this episode today, Asana's Content Calendar is an excellent tool for streamlining your content planning process. It offers many benefits, including a centralized content planning, collaboration, and customizable views. By using your content calendar in Asana, you can ensure that your content is consistently published on time and aligned with your business goals and your ideal client's needs. So if you're looking for a powerful and simple way to plan your content, go ahead and give Asana a try. Thank you so much for listening, friend. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful week.
Yay! Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you found this episode valuable and learned some actionable tips that you can implement in your business so that you can feel accomplished and less stressed. If you enjoyed this show, please take a quick minute to share this with your business bestie, subscribe, and leave a review. It helps me reach more business owners just like you. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in future episodes, please reach out to me on my website. I've created a form just for you. Remember, with the right system and mindset, you can achieve the success your heart desires. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to chatting with you next time. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And don't forget, let's grow, friends.